Welcome back to O-Town Live. It's time to take a holiday stroll through Hollywood Studios. And let's go. Scott and Amy with you here. We're going to be walking around Hollywood Studios. Probably the smallest park at Disney, but the second most popular. Behind Magic Kingdom. And you can see it is December 11th, and it's just after 5:30 p.m. It's going to be cold tonight. Temperature today was only a high of 65, which, I mean, I know people up north are saying, poor you. But 65 is cold for us, and it's going to get down to 47 degrees tonight, but I'm not complaining. So we're going to go left here.
You guys are going to go, oh...
Hollywood Studios has a bunch of decorations, Christmas decorations up, so that's why we wanted to come over in the evening. There's Hollywood and Vine, the restaurant. It's a buffet, character buffet. There's Gertie the dinosaur. For Christmas, they always put an ornament in her mouth. And then over here is 50s Primetime Diner, which you go in there, you feel like you're sitting literally in a kitchen from the 1950s, like something, and they treat you just like your, they treat you just like your mom. They yell at you for leaving your elbows on the table or not finishing your food, and so if you don't want a little sass with your dinner, then this is not the place to go. But they got good meatloaf, good food. And now we'll head over here. The tree is not lit up, but the ornaments are all lit up. Even the ornaments floating in the water. Very pretty. And there's Gertie with the ornament in her mouth.
And the stocking cap on her head.
And she's got some smoke coming out of her nostrils. That's how cold it is. This is Gertie's Ice Cream. This place is probably open about 1 hour a day, I think. There's the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. That's been around forever. It's still a good show. And we're going to go left up here, away from the Chinese theater. There's another view of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. I think I saw that maybe 20 years ago, and it hasn't changed at all. It's the exact same show. Disney's Hollywood Studios, when it first opened, was MGM Studios, and it was more of a working, it was obviously it was built as a theme park, but it was more of a working studio. There was actually animations done here, costuming done here. That's pretty much all gone away, and it's just become a theme park. When you go down that main street that we first walked down, that used to have a whole bunch of different things. You could go in and make a movie or do different things, but now it's all become shops. And here's the celebrity meet and greet for Olaf, which is only a 10-minute wait. This is the other restaurant, the Backlot Express. If you want to see some old pictures of MGM Studios, that's one of the few places you can still see them. They're in there in the Backlot Express. This is Star Tours, which has been this is the newest, or the newest. It's the oldest Star Wars ride at Disney, and it really should be back in Galaxy's Edge, but it's not. So it's kind of a little out of place here. There's actually a couple things. There's Star Wars Launch Bay, which is way over on the other side of the park near Toy Story Land, with and then you have Galaxy's Edge, which is down this way. So all the Star Wars stuff was here before Galaxy's Edge, and obviously Disney, even as much money as they have, they couldn't move it. But Star Tours belongs in Galaxy's Edge. This is one of our favorite restaurants at Hollywood Studios, the Sci-Fi Theater. If you go in there, it looks like you're at an old drive-in. You actually sit in cars, and it's good. The food's good. That's the ABC commissary right down there. And then
inside Sci-Fi, you're sitting in a car facing a big screen where movies are playing the whole time.
And then this is Baseline, which is just a bar. I say just a bar. There's not many just bars in the theme parks. So there is another one back in Galaxy's Edge called Olga's Cantina, which has got amazing theming. Now we're on Grand Avenue. This used to be a big part of Disney, and all these buildings now on the right, they're just storefronts. There's no shops in them. There's no rides there, and so it's a little different now. They got some construction walls up here, and over in here is the Muppet Theater. This is getting a redo, I heard. It's a show. It's a 3D show featuring the Muppets. It's good. It's a good show. They call it Muppet Vision. It's a 10-minute wait right now. Here's the Miss Piggy fountain. And then over here is Pizza Rizzo, which I gotta say, for theme park pizza, is not too bad. Now I could go down there, but I'm gonna have to turn around and come back. So we'll just turn here. There is a Italian restaurant down there, which is Mama Melrose. I wanted to say Mama Ends Rose, and I know that wasn't right. Mama Melrose is another place that has some old pictures. In fact, that may be the only place you'll find a picture of Michael Eisner, the former CEO of Disney, that was the CEO when they built Hollywood Studios, then MGM Studios. And there is a picture of him in the Italian restaurant. During the day, over in that corner, right over there, you can see Powerline Max. And now we are going to walk into Galaxy's Edge on the planet of Batuu. And you want to see theming that is on point, this is it. This rivals what Universal Studios has done with Harry Potter. probably the two best themed areas are Harry Potter and Star Wars right here. By the way, look at that sunset. That's what we get to look at every night here in Florida. For my homies in Buffalo, eat your heart out. Even you people in effing Massachusetts. I won't use the word. Amy's a Massachusetts native.
That's an opportunity to knock my hometown.
This is Rise of the Resistance. You can see it is. Amy's got some fans here.
I don't think they're calling me.
120-minute wait. Everything is, I mean, look at even the footprints, like you're on a planet. Just amazing what they did here. I mean, look at that peak right there. And you can buy some Star Wars gear here. You can get the helmets. More helmets. I don't know which is which. I'm gonna make a sad confession. I've never seen the movie Star Wars in my life, which
nor have I.
Which is sad. And I'm still blown away at how this area looks for a it's just amazing. I mean, I guess if I was a Star Wars fan, I'd feel like I died and went to heaven.
That's really funny. Someday we'll watch the movie.
All right, we're going to come around here and go into the Black Spire Outpost, which is a bunch of little shops where you can buy stuff here on the planet of Batuu. I'll be quiet here so you can just kind of hear the sounds. I mean, it really is amazing. It's the whole theme, the sounds and everything. Just listen in. This is the quick service restaurant here in Batuu. The hardest working cast member at Disney has got to be this guy right here, that he cooks the meat via engines. And every time I come here, he's sitting here just spinning around the meat right there. There's a kid with his lightsaber. A lot of residents or people coming to Disney love to bring their lightsabers out in the night, and they all gather here pretty much every night. This is Doc Ondar's. Probably one of our favorite gift shops here.
Gift shop, Doc Ondar's.
This is where you can purchase your lightsaber if you don't have one. It'll cost you a couple $100. You can get a couple of cheap ones for about $35. And you can get your robes, glasses, pretty much if you wanted to geek out on Star Wars, that would be the place to go. This is another restaurant right here called Docking Bay. Actually, it's Docking Bay 7. And then look at this. The Millennium Falcon, the fastest hunk of junk in space. Just amazing, the scale of it. I mean, you can see the people in front and you can see exactly how big that is. Just amazing. There's a ride where you get to actually fly the Millennium Falcon. It's called Smuggler's Run, and it's only a 20-minute, which is actually very surprising. And then if you see on the left there's a single rider, which single rider you wait a lot less. The only problem is you're going to be an engineer. You're never going to get to pilot the Millennium Falcon. So if you want to pilot the Millennium Falcon, you've got to sit, or you got to go through the whole line. Absolutely amazing. And as I said, this is coming from a person that's never seen Star Wars. Oh, we got the stormtroopers are out. They might give me a hard time for being on a unauthorized communications device. This is Olga's Cantina, which is the bar.
Resistance activity will not escape notice. Resistance supporters will not escape this outpost. Hold.
Yes?
Excuse the interruption, but we'll need to see your identification.
I don't have it, but I'm just passing through.
Well, tell us what you're doing on the tube.
Just passing through, just stopping and paying my homage to you guys.
I might have believed any answer but that one. We'll be watching you, traveler.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
For the order.
We're leaving.
He said he was going to give you a hard time, and he did.
And you can see right there, it's you can be a Star Wars fan at any age and wield your lightsaber. Oh, there's a couple more stormtroopers over here. I think I'll go this way to not get
Harassed anymore.
because I don't want to get them. There they go. They're leaving. Just look at that. As I said, the Planet of the Batuu at night absolutely comes alive. And as I say, it just blows me away. And there it is. This is where you can get your blue and green milk. Come over here and you can see some of the droids that have kind of been cast away. This droid here still has some life left to him. Look at just the amount of wires and stuff that they have here. Absolutely incredible. Oh, there you are.
We're not going to show you, but the restrooms right over there to the left, even the theming in the restrooms is amazing.
You can build your own droid over here. This is the Droid Depot. I'll do a walkthrough. We'll come out. We'll go in this side and come out the other side. But you can come in and build a droid. They have a whole station here. You can obviously buy them already built, like that, R2-D2. And then you can come over here, and the parts go over here on this conveyor belt. So you pick up your parts there, and then you come over here and you put it together. And you leave with two things. You leave with a droid and about $120 less money in your wallet. And again, all the different parts over here that you can buy. You can put different chips in your droid so they react different. And the interesting thing is, if you carry the droid around and you have the droid on, and say you're carrying it in a backpack, it will react to some of the stuff that's going on here on the planet of the Batuu. So it's I mean, yeah, they're not the cheapest thing to build, although they're a lot cheaper to build than the lightsabers. Oh, there we go, a Bills fan. Go Bills!
Go Bills.
We got a Bills fan there. The lightsabers are going to cost you, if you're building one, they're going to cost you about $240. It's a pretty cool experience, and but it's not cheap. And the droids will cost you about half that. So if you're coming to Hollywood Studios and you feel like you got to walk out with something, or if you have a kid, probably build them the droid. They'll have more fun with it anyway. They can roll it around on the ground. It's remote controlled. So, all right, we have left the planet of Batuu, and we have now shrunk down to the size of little toys, and we are now in Toy Story Land. Buzz Lightyear straight ahead. We'll go over and say hi to Buzz. Alien Swirling Saucers is always a long wait, although it's only 15 right now, which surprises me, but it's not uncommon to see it like 60 minutes wait. I say skip it. It's just it's like any of these other rides. There's Buzz. Look at the restrooms here, just amazing, using the Scrabble pieces. And what some people don't realize here when you're here is, if you look down, it's going to maybe a little hard to see tonight. You can see this giant footprint here. That is Andy's footprint, because you are basically playing around in Andy's backyard. And so he's walked around with giant, oh, here you go right here. That is his footprint. This is Woody's Lunchbox, which is a quick service. You can see grilled sandwiches, grown-up drinks, ice cream, floats, dessert. It is pretty cool in here too, just to see all the toys. Like there's the Army Man. You got the Dominoes over here. Tinker Toys, as you can see, are holding up the Christmas lights. And down here is Slinky Dog Dash. Probably one of the most popular, in the top 3 of the most popular rides in the park. It's a cute ride. Slinky is he looks like a Slinky toy. What he's going to do, if I can get over here in time, he's going to come over here and he's going to stop and then crank up again. Yeah, here he comes. So he's going to come in here. They stop, and then it backs him up and he slingshots him. And
Here we go.
there they go. You can see him go over the top. This kind of looks like Christmas all year round. They got the Christmas lights up. These lights aren't up just for Christmas. They're like this all the time, strung from the Slinky or from the Tinker Toys. There is a new restaurant in here called Rodeo Roundup. It's a barbecue. We have eaten there a number of times, and we like it a lot. You know, is it the best barbecue ever? No, but it's pretty good. It's served as a family style, so they just throw a bunch of food down: barbecue, sausage, chicken, ribs. They throw it all down, and if you want more, you can keep going back. Here comes Slinky. And there goes Slinky Dog Dash. This is another ride. This is kind of like Buzz Lightyear's Ranger Spin in Magic Kingdom. Toy Story Mania. You can rack up points. Although this one's a lot harder to get on. Even now, it's a 50-minute wait when everything else in the park seems... It's weird because the park seems pretty crowded, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
But the ride times are not that bad. Here's Rodeo Roundup.
Great place to take kids. They'd love it in there.
Yeah, they do it. The kids ride little horses to the table. And over here is the man himself, Woody. Many people come into Toy Story Land. They come in through this way, so Woody greets them. We went the other way because we came in through Batuu. And so when you're coming in this way, Woody greets you, and that's it. Now we're coming up into kind of the dead zone of Disney. These are old stages that were used for different things. But pretty much nothing is here. There's no rides. You can get accosted by Disney Vacation Club if you want to go up on the left. They'll sell you a timeshare. You do have a quick service straight ahead there called the Market. Not a lot, not a huge choice there.
Joffrey's Coffee Shop, just beyond it.
Joffrey's is the Disney coffee shop. You do have the Walt Disney Presents right here, which they have different, they got some movies about Walt and his dream. And they do have some cool little props in there. Like they show kind of mock-ups of different rides and stuff like that. And we'll go up these stairs over here on our right and go in front of the Chinese Theater, which is now home to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This ride replaced the Great Movie Ride, which if you did the Great Movie Ride and you've done this, you know the Great Movie Ride was better. This ride is a cute ride. Oh, the Christmas tree. If you look way down there, the Christmas tree. Let's see if I can zoom in. The Christmas tree is now lit up. There you go. So we just went by it a little early. This is a pretty park at Christmas time for sure. And here is the Chinese Theater, Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and they still have the handprints in the cement, and these were really done. I don't think they do them anymore. I haven't heard of them doing it anymore, but you get you can tell because these are a lot of people that are, well, there's Lauren Bacall, Harrison Ford, Steve Martin. It looks like he didn't want to get his hands dirty. He didn't really push him in there that far. Here's Roger Rabbit. Look at the size of his feet. So it's cute. It'd be cool if they still did that, but I haven't heard of them doing that in years. They used to have big events where, you know, the stars would come out and they'd all have, you know, people would come in and watch the stars put their hand in the wet cement. That is the ABC commissary I pointed to it before. That is the other side of it. It's a mobile order where you can just order on your phone and then walk up and get it. And then a little girl almost ran into me. Over here is the Hollywood Brown Derby, which inside looks very much like the original Brown Derby. They did a really good job of it. The food is pretty good, but it's expensive. And then here's the Disney Hollywood sign. Let me try and zoom in. And then if you look underneath that sign, you'll see Star Wars Launch Bay, which, as I said, is way too far away from Batuu, but that's what happens when you build your Star Wars stuff and then decide to do an entire Star Wars land. So we're going back down Hollywood Boulevard. We'll then go over to Sunset. Sunset, at the end of Sunset is the Tower of Terror, which they're doing projections on the Tower of Terror right now, so that'll be cool. The projections on the Tower of Terror, the projections on the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, and on the castle are really neat. Girl happy to have her balloon. There's the Hollywood Brown Derby. I didn't even go over there, but and we will obviously come back and do more than just walk around. We'll break down. We'll do an entire in-depth on Batuu and Star Wars. This is one of the coolest walks at Disney World. It just, you know, you're going down you just the neon, and now with the Christmas decorations and the palm trees, and they actually it'll snow. In fact, I think it is snowing up there. I see it, which is obviously not real snow. It's soap, but at the right angle, it looks just like snow. And you can see on the Tower of Terror all the stuff going on. And we're here just in time for the Christmas show. So I will let you sit back and watch, and we will just stand here and enjoy it with you. See if I can move a little bit closer. just to show you. Here's the snow. Now let's go back to the show. I think that's it for the show. It was short and sweet. I mean, there's still projections going on, but they're not doing a show now. Oh, but wait a minute. Here we go. I figured that was going to go longer than that. You can see the snow falling over there. There's the snowmaker right there. The snow machines are loud. People lining up here for Fantasmic. And that is the Tower of Terror. And it doesn't have the projections on it.
I'm leaving.
What'd the wait time say? 85?
35.
Oh, 35. That's actually not bad. Now we are going to Rock and Roller Coaster.
So where's them on?
The only ride at Disney that goes inverted. The only roller coaster. You feel like it when you're at Animal Kingdom on Expedition Everest. You go backwards, and it kind of feels like you go upside down. You don't. But this year, you actually go upside down. And not only do you go upside down, you do it a couple times. This is usually another long wait.
It's right now listed as 35 also.
Yes. And you can see the guitar goes all the way around. And then there's a car upside down at the end of the guitar. Little pro tip here. Don't go in single rider. Most of the time I say go in single rider all the time. You get on quick. This one, you don't.
We have tried. Not at all faster.
Yeah, it's interesting. You get into the building quick, but then it takes forever. So you're better off just either getting Genie Plus or going in the regular line. And last on the list is Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which is it's a show with animatronics. It's got my thing keeps trying to tell me to. I don't know. It's got a animatronics. It's very cute. I mean, obviously, it's geared towards little kids, but they do really. It does a good job.
Based off the movie Cars.
Ooh, that kid just plastered it into the wall, but he fine. We got her in there. So that is your nighttime look as we did a Hollywood stroll through Hollywood Studios. I mean, a holiday stroll through Hollywood Studios. So if you made it the whole time, we appreciate you sticking around, and we will see you when you get here. But right now, it's time for us to sign off and go enjoy some rides.
Bye.
Bye.